Okay, so we're going to talk about whether or not the solution to an inequality is true. Okay, and remember, the solution is the value of a variable. Okay, the value of a variable. And we're going to figure out if that solution makes a true statement or not. So remember when we had expressions and we would have like x plus 4 and x equaled 3 and we would plug in 3 for x and we would solve it? Okay, so that's exactly what we're going to do today. We've got an expression, or actually, I'm sorry, an inequality right here. 5n is greater than 10. What does that 5n mean I'm doing? Multiplying. So 5 times n is greater than 10. And then I've got a list of numbers. And what we want to know is, of this list of numbers, which ones will make this statement true? Now, we're going to work out a couple of them. I'm not going to say you have to work out all of them, but we're going to work out a couple until we figure out the pattern that's going to make this true. So let's try the first option. We have 0 as an option. So what this is saying if n were equal to 0, would this statement be true? So if I did 5 times 0 is greater than 10, well, what's 5 times 0? Is 0 greater than 10? No. So 0 cannot be an option. Okay, so we know 0 doesn't work. Let's look at the next option. We have 5 times 1 is greater than 10. What's 5 times 1?
5.
Is 5 greater than 10? Not an option. I haven't found one yet, so I'm going to keep going. All right, 5 times 2 is greater than 10. What's 5 times 2?
10.
Is 10 greater than 10? No, it's not greater. It is equal to it, but if you look at our sign, we don't have that little line underneath. So it's not greater than or equal to. It's just greater than. So 2 doesn't work either. Let's try 3. 5 times 3 greater than 15. What is 5 times 3? I wrote the wrong thing, y'all. I'm already thinking it in my head. Greater than 10. What is 5 times 3? 15. Is 15 greater than 10?
Yes.
So 3 will work as a solution. So what do we automatically know? If 3 works, anything above that would work. So once we know that, we can go ahead and say that 4 would be a solution as well. So see how I didn't work out every single one, but I worked them out enough to know when the pattern started. I told you. All right, let's try the next one. So we've got 11 minus x is less than or equal to 5. So my first solution possibility is 4. So if we do 11 minus 4 is less than or equal to 5. What's 11 minus 4?
7.
7. Is 7 less than or equal to 5? Nope. Okay, let's move on. 11 minus 5 less than or equal to 5. What's 11 minus 5? Is 6 less than or equal to 5? Nope. So we're going to move on. So now we have 11 minus 6 less than or equal to 5. What's 11 minus 6? All right. Is 5 less than or equal to 5? Yes. And the reason it works, guys, is because it has that equal sign underneath it. See how the 10 did not have that? 10 is not greater than 10. But if I come down here, 5 is equal to 5. So 6 can work. You think 7 and 8 will too? Absolutely. Once we figure out where that pattern is going, because once I take away 6, if I take away 6 and I know it's less, then it's got to be less if I take away 7 or take away 8. So once you figure out the pattern, you should be able to predict which ones will work.
If you already know the answer to it, do you have to do it every single step?
I want you to show me a couple of times at least. Yeah, you don't have to do every single one, but you got to work it out to the point I see that you know where the pattern starts. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's try this one. So we have 8 plus, first option is 12. What's 8 plus 12? 20. Is 20 greater than 20? Nope. It's equal to, and we don't have that little line, so that one won't work. All right, what about 8 plus 13? That gives me 21. Is that greater than 20? Sure is. So 13 will work, and we know 13 makes it greater than 20, so will 14. That make sense? Now, you will have some that may only have one solution. It is possible, if I had a list of numbers, that none of them could work. What would you say if none of them worked? None. That none of those numbers were a solution. And that is acceptable. That is okay, guys. You may have one where they all work. Mm-hmm.
If there was none, how would you write it? You want to just put
None. Yeah. You just put none. Uh-huh. That works. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the other half of this. So the other way that we can determine if a value is a solution is if we're given one solution, okay? And then it's basically asking you a yes or no question. So if it says, if n equals 11, will 7n be greater than or equal to 28? Yes. So we're going to try this. I'm going to plug in 11 for n. So that's 7 times 11. What is 7 times 11? 7. Is that greater than or equal to 28? Sure is. So we write yes. You're just figuring out, will it make a true statement? And if it does, you say yes. If it doesn't, you say no. All right, look at the next one. So we've got j is equal to 20. We're going to plug 20 in for j. All right, what's 20 minus 15? Is 5 less than 28? Sure is. So that would be yes. Any questions so far? Awesome. Not bad, right? Okay, flip to the back real quick. Let's all look at number 4 together, okay? We're doing the same exact thing that we just did on the front, okay? So looking at number 4, we've got answer choices of 6, 7, 8, and 9. So let's see if this works. We've got 9 minus, let's try 6 first, greater than 2. What's 9 minus 6? 3. Is 3 greater than 2? So look, we've already got a solution right here at the front. All right, now I've got to try 9 minus 7. All right, 9 minus 7 is what? 2. Is 2 greater than 2? No. So I know if that's not going to work, guess what else is not? Yep. So the reason I wanted to show you this one, if you get one that works at the beginning, don't assume all of those behind it will work. Okay, because we're talking about, we're subtracting and it's got to be greater than 2. So we want to check to make sure that that one after it works, because in this case it didn't. Okay? Alright, look at the bottom. Let's do number 9 together too. So we're plugging in the value of s is 7. So 2 plus 7 greater than or equal to 10. What's 2 plus 7? Is 9 greater than or equal to 10? No. So we write no. Because it says, is the given value a solution? And it's not. It does not make that become a true statement.
Okay. This is fun.
Good. And it's not bad. It's kind of like, it's like puzzles. Like, which one works? Good. All right. Any other questions? Trying to find my mouse here. There it is. Well, my mouse won't work. There it goes. I know, my mouse is like, hold on. It is.